Bianca Censori, the enigmatic and often headline-grabbing wife of Kanye West, is once again commanding attention, this time not for her avant-garde outfits or controversial public appearances, but for a dramatic new hairstyle that's redefining her evolving image. Known for her willingness to push fashion boundaries and shock with daring looks, Bianca's latest transformation feels like a calculated pivot, still bold, still stylish, but surprisingly polished. On July 9th, Bianca unveiled a brand new look on her Instagram story that had fans doing a double take. Gone were the platinum tones, the slicked back styles, and eccentric wigs. In their place, a dark chin-length bob and soft face-framing curtain bangs. The shift wasn't just cosmetic, it felt symbolic. A haircut heard round the internet. Bianca's new brunette bob is a striking departure from her usual aesthetic. The sleek cut falls just below her jawline, creating a clean and modern silhouette. The long bangs, parted slightly in the center, delicately graze her brow and give her a more accessible, almost Parisian elegance. Paired with smoky makeup and a minimal expression, this new hairdo has redefined her entire vibe. Less futuristic mannequin, more edgy chic icon. The feedback was immediate and intense. Social media lit up with praise for the look, with many calling it her most flattering style yet. Others saw it as a potential signal of change in her relationship with the war, at least in how she wants to present herself to the world. A history of hair reinvention. Bianca's hair journey has been as unpredictable as her wardrobe. Each phase of her evolving style appears to reflect a deeper story and expression of identity, rebellion, or alliance. Before she became Mrs. West, Bianca often wore her hair in long brunette waves, glamorous, laid back, and typical of many Instagram-era influencers. Her style was polished but not radical, fashionable but not shocking. The platinum pixie era in 2023, shortly after her whirlwind marriage to Bianca chopped her hair into a short, platinum blonde pixie cut. The dramatic transformation raised eyebrows and instantly separated her from the crowd. It marked her entrance into Ye's hyper-curated visual universe, one where performance art, fashion, and personal image blur, pastel play and wig experiments. Bianca spent much of the past year experimenting with wild pastel hues, spiky cuts, and theatrical wigs. From bright pink curls to nearly bald buzzcuts, she embraced styles that often felt less like fashion and more like artistic expression. Some hailed her daring, while others questioned whether her looks were truly hers or Ye's influence in action. Returned to the bob earlier in 2024. During Milan Fashion Week, Bianca appeared with a similar bob and bangs combination, but with a slightly more tousled finish. Now, months later, this refined version feels like a full-circle moment, updated, more mature, and even more striking. Style evolution or identity shift. So what does this new look say about Bianca? For many observers, it suggests a moment of transition. The dark brunette color feels grounded. The bob is classic. The bangs soften her often intense features. Altogether, this style seems less like a costume and more like a deliberate embrace of her own power. Is this the beginning of Bianca carving her own lane separate from Ye's high-concept stylings? Bianca has always leaned into fashion with fearlessness, but this new look may hint at a more intentional direction, less spectacle, more sophistication. She still makes a statement, but it's quieter, more calculated, and arguably more impactful. Fashion and the effect. There's no denying that Kanye West has a reputation for transforming the public image of his partners. From Amber Rose to Kim Kardashian, the has been deeply involved in crafting their style narratives. His influence on Bianca has been widely speculated on. From her wardrobe filled with nearly nude bodysuits and latex to her often hair choices, some fans believe Bianca's latest hairstyle is another step in Ye's visual storytelling, just one more chapter in a fashion saga designed to provoke and unsettle. But others see this change as Bianca's quiet rebellion, a reclaiming of identity in a relationship that's often felt more like performance art than partnership. Still, it's worth noting that Ye's own fashion has become increasingly minimalist lately. Could Bianca's new bob reflect not rebellion, but synergy and evolution alongside Ye's shifting creative vision? Public reaction. Fans approve. Public reaction to Bianca's new look has been overwhelmingly positive. On Instagram and X, formerly Twitter, fans praised the cut's sophistication and sharpness. Comments ranged from, "This is her best look yet," to "She finally looks like herself." Fashion insiders noted that the cut aligns with current trends in celebrity styling. Shorter bobs and subtle curtain bangs have made a comeback among a list RS. The shift even sparked conversations about beauty standards and self-expression in high-profile relationships. While Bianca's more extreme past looks were often polarizing, this new aesthetic seems to resonate with a broader audience without sacrificing her edge. Beyond hair, the narrative of control. Bianca's new style prompts a broader question: how much control does she really have over her public image? Since marrying Kanye, she's been portrayed by some as a silent muse, a pawn in Ye's aesthetic chessboard. Others argue she's a knowing collaborator, using her platform and her marriage a runway for self-expression and cultural disruption. This bob suggests intention. It's clean, chic, and deliberate. It might be the first major beauty moment we've seen from Bianca that feels truly hers, not dictated by shock value. Not engineered for headlines, but quietly powerful in its simplicity. Whether it's a new chapter or just a temporary restyle, it signals a woman who knows how to use beauty as part of her brand and who may be ready to step further into her own spotlight. What's next for Bianca? If there's one thing we've learned about Bianca Censori, it's to expect the unexpected. This polished new look may be the calm before the next fashion storm. Or it may mark a new era where she reclaims narrative control and solidifies herself as more than just Ye's wife. Fashion insiders are already watching to see if she maintains this style at upcoming public appearances or debuts yet another bold reinvention. Will she go even darker? Return to platinum? Grow it out, or shave it all off again? One thing's certain: Bianca's hair is never just hair. It's a signal, a strategy, a statement. And right now, the message is clear: she's still evolving, and she's doing it her way.